What is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the cockroach channel of the arm wrestling world. the channel where people don't think I got many mates at the moment, but that's okay. Hey, we're here. It's a good thing. We're up and about. We're going to have some fun. Remember, I like having fun. So the things I say are based on other stuff, but like my opinion. I don't know if this is like a disclaimer type thing, but yeah. Hey, we'll have some fun because I was just thinking I've been watching some videos. I haven't watched anything. Start again. I've watched some videos, haven't watched everything. But I have watched a few bits and pieces. I wrote down some notes. I've had some private calls with a lot of public figures, which is very, very interesting. I won't name names because they don't want their names to be mentioned, and so that's fine. And yeah, let's get into it and have some fun because I think I can fix arm wrestling. I think the Baku event can still happen. So I just want to go about and talk about a few things. And of course, there's the real shame about a lot of this is that there's some pretty cool arm wrestling events that have happened. There's some pretty cool arm wrestling events coming up, and yet, unfortunately, sometimes we just all enjoy the drama and whatnot. So we'll just have to see how we go. In a moment, I'll say hi to everyone. I do know that Ray's still live. I was always going to go live at this time. It's the only time I can today to go live, and I know some people have been like, it's a bit risky. Your channel's been trying to shut down. It's like, well, I'm just going to talk. I'm not going to show any footage. I'm not going to do anything. A few things I will clear up. This is a lot of the things I find interesting. Just number one, how do I say it? A particular person that used to own who's trying to shut down my channel, has never threatened me physically. This is one of the big problems going on with arm wrestling. We only kind of hear what we want to hear. We're not actually listening, if that makes sense. So no, the person trying to shut down my channel has never threatened me physically. We've had a lot of arguments. I've tried working with him, but that hasn't happened. Two, for those that say that I leaked the call, all I did was do a reaction video of a video that was shared on multiple platforms. I did my due diligence and made sure that all parties involved, one, it was legal that the call was filmed, which in the state of the person who was receiving the call, it is legal for them to film. And yeah, wanted to make sure it was real as well. All I did was make a reaction video of a video. So listen carefully for those saying that I leaked it. I made a reaction video of a video. Now, besides that, thank you for the support. Thank you for the overwhelming support. Overwhelming support. Like 97%. Like there was 495 comments on my last video when I said this might be my last YouTube video. 495 comments. I reckon 485 of them were positive. Looking on all other social media platforms, there's 3 or 4 or 5 people that don't like me, but the rest was really positive. And that I am so grateful, because every decision that I make, whether it be right or wrong, I've always had the sport come first. And we'll go through a few things that has recently happened. I'll tell you how we can fix arm wrestling, and I'll tell you how we can fix arm wrestling in some real simple steps. So what is happening for those that watched my previous video? I have rejected, what's the word, counter, and say, hey, I believe it was under fair use. I don't want it all to blow up, but that's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Now, if I'm a sacrificial lamb for what I believe is the better sport of arm wrestling, then I'll die on my sword. I have not asked for anyone's help during the thing. You know, when I say that, I haven't rang athletes and say, can you make a video supporting me? I haven't asked athletes to say, you know, can you give me some inside goss? They have all come to me, whether I'm at the events, even during some of these EVW events, while the event's going on, these athletes are messaging me, they're calling me, and during the live commentary and things like that. So I'm very honored, the respect I have from a lot of you guys that tune into my show. But that's okay. I don't like bullies. It had been 4 years, and I'd been standing up privately and publicly. The last few weeks have been no different. It's just other people have highlighted it. That's all. But anyway, I want to say thank you. Now I want to say hi to everyone that is here at the moment. Benji Mack is saying, knew I remembered him. Travis and I played pool with the Baku host in Georgia. There you go. Hi, everyone. We need to shine and not stink. We somehow didn't need this animosity created with rivalries and different opinions. Hey, sometimes we got to go sideways to go forward. I just see this as hiccups and growing pains. And if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I see this as opportunity. And I'll get to those in a moment. J-Man Game says, hope you're well, Jake. Roy Baker's in there saying you're still here. Yeah, I don't know how long for, but I am. I am still here. But we'll just have to wait and see. Good day to you, sir, from Sweden. What is going on? Pronator tendons in the chat. Mike's in there. Ready, bang. Mike and Drunk Eddie. Queensland will win Origin. Glad you're still up and running, Aussie. I am as well, but if I'm not, and, you know, that's okay. The sport will move on. Like, immensely. Without me. And it's okay. I don't think I'm that important, to be honest. I think I'm important for my family. You know, I think I'm important for my true values. And that's what I've stood by through the whole time. Ready, bang, says Fishlip. I just made it in time. How's it going, Jake? Great seeing you, my friend. How are you going? Ready, bang. What else have we got? Let me bang, bro. Diligence. Mate, Uncle John and I have been speaking almost every day. I should get into Ray's live. I love Ray. I just don't think I am everyone's favorite. So I would have earlier on, but not now. That's okay. I love Ray to bits. I love Ray to bits. But feel free to tell him to come over after his show is done. Feel free to tell everyone to come over. Roy, you've always looked after me. You've always looked after me. Painless. I felt like your lawyer in the comments, Jake, even though I disagree with you all the time on other things. Aussie is a troublemaker. They drew 24. Oh, that is funny. Megan, we love you. Jake, thank you very much. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I'm just trying not to mention a particular name, but it is quite funny. Rick Chains in there. What is going on? Oh, because you wrote period at the end of it. Oh, I know we have some fun. But this one, oh my God, this one has to be the best. Oh, you got me. You got me good. Right, I need to quickly say hi to everyone. Let's have a look. Are the European athletes that have stated they will not compete in breach of contract? Not too sure. Hey, James Wall, my man. What is going on? He's got a match with Pork Chop coming up soon. I'm keen for that. What's up, Red Cap Man? Thank you very much, Mimic. Thank you. We are all troublemakers. You're the man regardless. Thank you, Shano. Much love from the USA. It's like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man, with time. I can't please everybody. This is earlier than what I usually do on a Monday night. Johnny Cooper, ready, bang. Cole Gray, ready, bang. Cole Gray, I do find it funny. Remember when your wife, Ayani Takanaka, was supposed to pull at Knuckles Up and then Ugly Head reared its head in there and the match was cancelled? I'm not sure, but has Takanaka pulled since? I'm not too sure. Okay. Darrell, what's going on, Darrell? Yes, we've spent some time together. Thank you, buddy. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, hey, Ozzy, how frustrating was it to find out you were sitting on that 30K for the entire show? So if people don't know, I'll quickly answer this and then we'll get into the arm wrestling of it all. Just got to find it first. So this, so then share screen. So he's talking about this here. When I was on Deal or No Deal, go check it out. It is a real fun episode. It's a real fun episode. It wasn't too frustrating because when you see what options I had left and the luck I was having to come out with the money I had for my girls, wasn't too bad. So go check that out. Geez, it was a lot of fun. Right. So I started watching Devin and Ray together on their live. I started watching that. And one thing I did enjoy is Ray was like, hey, basically, I'm paraphrasing. Remember, just calm down, everyone. I'm paraphrasing. But Ray, in my opinion, was basically saying, make it make sense, Europeans. Make it make sense because the timelines, the history, the reasoning is not making sense to a lot of us. So my understanding, they think Devin is influencing and changing the rules. They want the rules to stay the same, but the rules have never changed. So then, and then he translated something of Kalina's, and Kalina says, we only want to pull under Engen's rules. So with this hiatus that's going on, and we're not sure where the next event's going to come from, does that mean does that mean that you won't pull at any other event ever unless it's the East versus West rules? Does that mean if there's a hiatus and say Baxter says you can go compete elsewhere, your contracts are null and void now because you quit, which I think they should be. Does that mean, or your non-compete's over, does that mean, say, if Tim Talmadge rings him up from Arm Sports Entertainment or Neil Pickup rings him for Arm Wars and goes, we want you to pull here, does that mean Kalinichenko isn't going to pull there because it's not the East versus West rules? It's very, very interesting. I found that to be a very interesting thing. So it's only if they have different rules. Now, Ray and Devon spoke about something. I wrote a couple of things down while I was at the gym. Ray and Devon said, oh, no, to make it 2 leagues, you know, it's bad. It's going to be bad from the sport. Actually, yeah, I wanted the actual quote. So Clean has been discredited since he admitted I'm talking more emotionally than factually. Yeah. Exactly. But so it's okay for everyone to ridicule one side, and they're talking emotionally, where I'm just stating what I believe is factual. I'm just going along the timeline, then voicing my opinion, which I believe has been very level-headed, then shared a video, made a reaction video of a video that was out there on the internet. Yeah, it is quite funny. So, yeah, I didn't agree with Ray and Devon because they were like, oh, no, we need to keep it one league. You know, we've got to keep it one league. In my opinion, right now is the best time to try anything. So the NBA is the best league in the world, but geez, go watch the Euro League. Go watch European basketball. Look how popular soccer is. And we've got the Premier League. We've got Serie A in Italy. We've got La Liga in Spain. And they're all pretty good. Now, when the Champions League comes, it's probably the best football in the world. You know what I mean? But having different leagues will be okay. And it's the best time to see it because you can sit there and go, right, we'll have a crack. We'll see how we go. Let's go this Brian Shaw thing. Let's see if we can get amazing reach, or we'll try the Rocky Four and we'll go to Siberian Power Show. But why not? Why can't we just try something? Even the NFL and the NBA and the NHL, they have off seasons. And some guys go play elsewhere. Josh Giddey's in Australia and he's trying to shoot hoops in Australia for those that follow other sports. You know, why can't we have an off season? All right, let's put East versus West on ice for 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, and let's just trial it. Let's just see if we can get more eyes on the sport. And then the discussions will happen. Then we've got this brand new bunch of new stars. You know, we all might think the Premier League's the best soccer division in the world, but then suddenly there's La Liga over here and we're like, oh, I like him. Oh, I like him from Madrid. Oh, I like him from Barcelona, Villarreal. Oh, wow. But what would he be good against these guys? And then the discussions, and then we get more dream matches happening. Why not have a go? Why does it always have to be this at this particular moment? We know the behaviors. We know that toys have been thrown out the cot. So why isn't it the best time? Let me know. Imagine risking your livelihood to troll. I'm just talking about arm wrestling. Violence is never the answer. Definitely not troll. How have I been trolling? I'm just talking timelines and giving my opinions. I'm not allowed to give opinions. Remember how hard everyone went on Bowen for the weight cut thing? Remember how hard, on the other side, everyone's going hard on Devon. So I'm just giving my opinions. Violence is never the answer. I don't like it. I've never liked it. Don't like that Devon asked for a gun because he felt like his life was in danger. I don't like there's accusations of people getting hurt. No, I don't like it. It was, yeah. And don't you think that's a bit silly? If one little guy over here's opinion is now my life's going to be in danger? Very interesting. What else have we got? Phil's got the solution. But he hasn't said it. Imagine being a troll on Aussie's channel calling Aussies. And I don't even want Todd and Oleg's to be banned. So how I think. So my first thing. Oh, actually, while everyone's there, I just want to share something. Something that has just been missed out. And if you want to see some really good production value and some really good arm wrestling, head over to AWE, right? And check out. So go to Arm Wrestling Entertainment and watch this video here. Brett Coots has 2 title matches against Lachlan Adair left arm and Mate Arangi Heda Morris on the right arm. But production video, it's at a big MMA event in Australia. Go check it out. Go give them some love. AWE, they're doing really good things over there. They're trying. Unfortunately, this event was caught in the crossfires. Timing wasn't good, and they just wasn't being able to get some exposure that it could, and probably not getting the best exposure now because everyone's on a different live, but that's okay. But it is very, very interesting. It's very good production, and I'm very happy what Dave and Matt Connolly have done there. So go check it out, the AWE Champions League. Now, my way, how I think, hey, what's going on, Hound Stuff? Someone else said hi. Hey, where is it? Ready, bang. How I think arm wrestling can be fixed. Very, very simple. Very simple. Is I think someone should just come out, well, they should have, and just went, yeah, probably shouldn't have spoke like that. My emotions got the best of me. I got really hot-headed. I shouldn't have done that. I was in the wrong. And I would have gave massive props about that. Massive props. Thought that would have been the best way to do it. And 2, with a lot of the Eastern Europeans walking away, my personal opinion, for the good of the sport, is to go, right, guys, don't walk out. Don't walk out. Do not walk out. Stay with them. If your main concern is about the rule change, let's see if they change the rules. It is better if you are still with the company to stop the rule changes. Because you can say, let's do it to the vote. Then all Eastern Europeans will say, let's not change it. And even a couple of Westerners go, you know what, I agree with you. Let's not change the rules. They're good as they are now. Boom. Unanimous decision, rules aren't being changed. And for the if we feel that the sport has gone backwards now, I think it's just gone sideways. I think in a week or 2 we'll be fine. looking forward to the Shaw Classic and hopefully the Baku event, which I'll talk about a bit later. So I do think that someone should have just said, do not quit. Stay there. I'll work things out with my good friend. I'll work things out. We'll have a chat. We'll have a nice meal. We'll get together. We'll hang out. And this is how we can fix it. This is what I think. Okay. This is where I think that's gone wrong. This is where I think I can benefit the league. But instead, in my opinion, wants it all to crumble. My opinion. And I'm just one man. That made a reaction video of another video on multiple platforms. Anyway. You think Kadechi can beat anyone without using his whole body to press? I don't know. Mike. He's got a pretty good press, so why wouldn't you use it? I asked this in the other chat too. Why aren't EVW promoting the heck out of the Shaw event right now, this very minute? You would think they'd grab this opportunity to get as much attention as possible. Probably, but I think they're trying to figure out what on earth is going on. Maybe they are in negotiations with some former owners. Maybe they're in negotiations with some new promoters. Maybe they're in negotiations with the European athletes. I don't know. Maybe they are in negotiations with Baku. I don't know. Dave, mate, you know I'm in the business of supporting Dave Stockbridge. If you're watching this live now or you do it a bit later, go give AWE some love. Go do it. Go and do this. Go and do this. Best thing you can do. And you'll enjoy it. What else have we got? So Dave says, promotion sets the rules. Imagine if the AFL went with what the players dictated. Strong leadership required. AWE sets the rules for our matches, and it's fair to all. Best rule set in the sport. There you go. So go check out AWE and find out if it's there. So okay. So that's how I think, honestly, the sport can be fixed. I really do. It's come out. Well, it's probably too late for the phone call now. It's coming out and say, yeah, didn't act accordingly. Not my best moment. Or even apologise to the guy that you're on the phone to. And tell them all not to quit. And we can move forward. And we can have some good things there. I don't like this, that there's a lot of violence in there. I don't like that there's a lot of violence going around, a lot of talk of violence. Not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea, that's for sure. How I think the Baku event can still happen, just have it. Like, the Baku event, if Baku are coming out and saying, we're still happy to host EVW, the next one on August 2nd, I believe the date is. Yeah, we're happy for it. Fine, have it. You're just not going to have Devin and Vitali. You're just not. You're not going to have Devin Vitali. But have all the other ones. I mean, I'm interested, Dave Chafee versus Ibrahim Sagov. I'm absolutely interested in that one. How could you not be? How could you not be? And I can't remember what other matches were supposedly booked. You guys will let me know in the chat. But why not? Why not have that one? You're just not going to have Devin v. Vitali at your event. So then it's kind of, that's what I would be doing. They'd be like, okay, we'll have it there. Right, we'll have 6 matches. Here are 90% of the matches. And then it becomes of, no, we want Devin v. Vitali. And then that just opens up another can of worms. So I don't think Devin Vitali will happen. Baku can happen. But honestly, they probably do want Devin Vitali. And who doesn't want it? It's the match everyone is talking about at the moment. What's going on, Ryan Bussier? Some fun times going on in the arm wrestling world right now. But I'll be very interested to see what goes on next. Very interested to see what our next move is. And thank you everyone that that just in case this channel does get shut down, I'll share it again, that everyone went to this channel. It's almost at 1,000 subscribers. Jake, you are very teeny meek and irrelevant piece in arm wrestling. Yeah, just like 99% of us. Absolutely. So why is everyone getting their knickers in a twist with what I'm saying, son? I have never, and go back and watch all my lives, I've never thought I was better than anyone. Whether it was your first day at training or you're at the tippy top. If you liked arm wrestling and you're a decent human being, then I was happy to chat with you. I didn't degrade anyone. I didn't make posts saying that only 10 people can talk about arm wrestling. I haven't shunned anyone, ignored anyone. Come to an event that I'm at, son. I will talk to anyone and everyone. And those that have met me know that I've never, ever thought I was important in the sport of arm wrestling or better than anyone. So just like yourself, Jay Nichols 314, who doesn't even reveal himself properly, we're probably in the same boat. We're both a very teeny, meek, irrelevant place in arm wrestling. But that's okay. You can get angry, but I've wined and dined with the people you're dying to meet. And that will bother you quite a lot. For those that don't like me, that'll bother you quite a lot. And then you can turn the volume down if you want when you go back and watch some arm wrestling history. But for a short term, I was at some pretty good events. If you can't beat the King's move, it means you don't know how to arm wrestle. It's technically flawed. Why aren't you on Coach Ray's live again? Coach Ray mentioned you. I was never sent an invite. Before the live started. I said I'm happy to come on. Send me the link if you want me on. But yeah, seems like he's doing all right without me. I just wanted to chat. What else have we got? Yes. Make Toddzilla the Highlander of arm wrestling. Problem solved. Now, I might, but there's just too many people on there. If a couple of people leave, I'll jump on. What else have we got? Ozzy is the first podcaster in arm wrestling. I don't know if I was the first, but I've been doing it for a while. Now, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting an arm. Oh, you do make me laugh, Red Hot Chili Peppers. 24-hour live stream. I don't know if I've got it in me. Maybe that could just be like the final goodbye. And then like at the end of the 24 live stream, that's when the channel gets cancelled and we head over to this new one that you've all subscribed to. Really appreciate it. If the mods could chuck the link in there, see if we can get it to 1,000 by the end of this stream. So, one thing I did like with Ray, I was just doing funny commentary over other sports. This was another channel. I just never had time to build it up, but I always had it there. So I just commentated funny sports. Go have a look at it. I did like that Ray, because he is friends with both the East and the West, we're trying to get them both on collectively and say, let's make it happen. Let's make it make sense. And that's what a lot of us are trying to do. But I think there's a lot of us are being stubborn. And I cannot fathom enough that there has been stages in arm wrestling where people are like fearing for their life. It should never get to that. It should never get to that. It really shouldn't. It doesn't make sense. That's not what we were about. That's not why we got started. But when we got popular and money was involved, yeah. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thank you. What do we got? Love Ray, but he's riding the fence. Time to draw a line. Oh, I thought he came out pretty strong. But Ray's going all right. You know, people can have their opinions, and that's fine. Ray's just trying to make sense of it all. As am I. My opinions, I'm probably not the smartest bloke in the world. Maybe I don't think when I talk, but I watch. I'm trying to make sense. I go from there and see how I go. So I'm just trying. I just got a quick wait. Did I just get a message? That one. That's the one I'm after. Nope. Okay. So many thumbnails mocking Engen. You trolled hard. No, I made one. His face was on the end of a ship. That's all. One. And I don't even think it was mocking. One. Calm down. Hey, Jake, I clicked the first link in the description. What link do I have in this description? Let's have a look. Maybe I'll go again. Hang on. Let me try again. This one. Whoops. I did the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Oh, this is just taking too long. Let's go. I'll try a new link and we'll see if that works. Just give me a second. But that's okay. I do find it hilarious that, a lot of people just hear what they want to hear. They just hear what they want to hear. All righty. So new link. We'll see if that works. Try that one now, buddy. Try that one now. What else have we got? You don't need to be smart. Smart people are jerks. Smart people are jerks, yeah. Aussie's top 10 smartest blokes in arm wrestling. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I believe, yeah. I believe that I was under the fair use. I was promoting the channel as well. I do believe it's under fair use. Now, could I have lazy editing? Like, if it is copyright, then from a couple of years ago, then I'll wear it. Then I'll wear it, and then I go, right, I need to reread the rules and get it right if I am going to do it anymore. That's all. I was attacked, of course, but that's okay. This is what happens. All righty. Yeah. Oh, g'day, Timmy Turner. Good to see you in the chat. Not sure how long I'll go for, but just a bit of a recap on a few things. My second channel's still down. No, it's not. It's here. It's literally here. I'm looking at it right now. Baztown, my second channel's still there. Maybe the link's not working. What if I click on the link? Or take away the tag? Yeah, like maybe the link's not working and I have to try and figure something out. So I'll try again. And I won't tag the person. I'll just click save. And we'll see if that works. So, yeah, so a quick recap. Easy steps. I think one person, if they want to feel they have a lot of power, has a lot of power and can just tell the European athletes, no, for the good of the sport of arm wrestling, for the good of the sport, don't quit. Don't leave EVW. I'll work out my problems with management, but stay. Let's try and get this next event going. Let's try and have some more mega matches. My one. Two, you know, okay, yeah, it wasn't my proudest moment with the video call. That's what I'd be saying. That's how I think, really, just short and sweet. I think it can be, if people think we're in dire straits at the moment. Me, I don't know why. I just see opportunity. I just see opportunity. I wouldn't mind seeing what would happen, because you've got to understand, like, especially a lot of the European athletes, they're young. A lot of them are very young. It's only the Westerners are getting a bit on with age. Like Devon's 50, Todd's 50, you know. So I think that we should just trial and error. Trial and error. Just sit there and go, right. Let's see if we can move on. Let's see, like, if EVW is about business sense, making profits, getting a lot of new eyes on the sport, then go and run with it. Go run 3 or 4 events. You know, get Devon in there, chuck Auden in a match, use the power of Brian Shaw, who was just on Mr. Beast. He was just on Mr. Beast's channel, the most popular YouTuber on the planet. If we even got 1% of his support, we would be on. You know, he's arm wrestled Gabriela Vasconcelos before. So if we just jump on the Brian Shaw train and go, right, Brian, can you steer the ship for a little bit? Let's see how we go. And then all these new fans will come in and they'll be like, oh my God, Brian Shaw's amazing. Oh, Brandon Allen, he's the best arm wrestler in the world. Now, that will frustrate some purists and traditionalists, just like when this YouTube era came in. People saying Schoolboy and Larry Wheels are the best arm wrestlers on the planet. And, people weren't remembering who Andrei Pushka was or Denis Aplenkov was. But I do think we need a trial and error. And I do think it can be a good thing. The NFL and the NBA, we're in the NBA off season as we speak, and the NFL off season. Doesn't mean the sport is being hurt. It doesn't mean the sport is dying because we're not having events every 4 to 6 weeks. We've been spoiled and we've been grateful that we're getting that. But go and do that. Go and sit there and go, right, we're on here. We're on. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Devon should pull Sabine. Get Sabine to pull Levan. Levan crushes everyone. He crushes. There's no one coming close. There's Levan, and then there is a massive gap to number 2. So if I'm Levan, I'm going on holiday. No one's touching him anytime soon. No one's coming close. Levan's too powerful. No points have been pulling him. Now, Sabine's a character. Would I get Sabine a match? Yeah. I mean, Bogdan Stoica just beat him quite handily. But there's many awesome arm wrestlers to put on awesome arm wrestling matches. And there's a lot of people that said they're not going to pull. No, that they still are going to pull. That haven't quit is what I'm trying to say. So let's just utilize them. What else have we all? Scrolls. Thanks, Nick. No, there is. So there's no East versus West anymore. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's EVW. Yeah, we're still going. Man, okay. Now everyone's just arguing in the chat. Yeah, it's fine. Look, this shit's been going on for years, since the very first event. We've had our problems. Now, but these are my opinions to fix arm wrestling. I think the Baku event can happen. I'm not sure. Once again, not the smartest bloke in the world. I'm not sure about visas and everything with athletes getting into Azerbaijan, but I think they can just have the event without Devon and Vitali. I think they can have the event. They probably don't want to have the event because Devon and Vitali's the most talked about match at the moment. So, of course, if you're running an event and you want to sell out, you want to have a 2,000 people at your event or however much this venue holds, and you want so many pay-per-view sales, if you want your 20 to 30,000 pay-per-view sales, yeah, you want Devon and Vitali. But I think they should just talk to the others. But, I mean, it's hard for like a Dave Chaffee, Ibrahim Sagov, because Ibrahim Sagov has come out and said, I'm not working without a particular person. So, yeah. It is all happening at the moment. It is all happening, that's for sure. And it's gone completely mad. But we are having a lot of fun. What do you think about my 2 ways? What do you think about my 2 ways of saving the sport? And where's my poll? My poll, 78% are saying that it's not going to happen. 78%. Wow, so everyone's just now attacking each other in the chat. Mike, am I getting tired of the state of arm wrestling? No. No in a sense. Yes in a sense, and no in a sense. It's like, it's hard. That's a hard question. That's a hard question to answer. Depends what pair of glasses you put on and look for it. Some people think this is a good thing to get the sport moving forward. Maybe some people need to take a break, have some time off, regroup, and maybe come back a bit later. Some people think it's the most tiring thing in the world and we should sweep everything under the rug and just move forward. Some people think it could be good because now all the problems are out there in the open. So get them together for a cup of tea and a chat. It's a hard question. It's a hard question. What else have we got? What else? Jake, what happened to King of the Table? Go watch. It's a long story. So I did a show with Donna Drees. Go check it out. Right. Wow. I am behind, so I'm going to scroll forward. Painless says, I'm not tired of arm wrestling. I'm tired of politicians trying to appease a tyrant. Okay. Interesting. Everyone's laughing at Crazy Uncle Jim. What have you said? Talking about a blueberry bagel. There you go. No, Uncle John and I talk every day. Uncle John just doesn't do YouTube anymore. Uncle John and I talk every day. No, we're not fighting. But see, that's the problem. This could be the problem here and then that's how it all spreads. Oh, Aussie and Uncle John are fighting. It's like, no, we're not. And a lot of people right now, not you 7/8, but a lot of people right now, because this is the third time I've answered you, so you're not listening. But a lot of people are just hearing what they want to hear. So right now, I think I've only used a Devon and a Ray name. But a lot of people go out and they'll assume things and they'll put their twist on it. I've seen it. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. I'm literally seeing it in the comments now. Oh, but he said this about him. And it's like, well, no, he didn't, because he never used my name. You just all assume that. Which is what some people had wanted. So my recommendation is just be, when you're watching something and you're like, oh, he must be talking about them. Don't just assume that. Wait till the person physically says the name. Because, yeah, man, it is very, very interesting. What else have we got? I just can't. Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Right, what was I wrote down some other points. Quick recaps. I'm not sure how long I'll go for now. I enjoy the possibility of having like a separate league at the moment. If the Europeans go on to do their own thing and pull, because I know some of them will get tired just pulling at their local tournaments and winning easy. I know they'll get tired of doing that because it'll be boring to them. But like when the UFC was going strong, I enjoyed Pride and Bellator, and I've enjoyed events here in MMA events here in Australia. So, and then you can find stars out of that. And go, let's see if he can take on some of the best. We'll try him in the best in America, or the Europeans are looking and they're like, let's see how you go against this bloke here, and then he wins, and suddenly we've got a new star. You know, Luka Doncic was drafted from the EuroLeague. The EuroLeague is very exciting basketball. The NBA is the best, but EuroLeague is very exciting. College sports is one of the most watched sports in the world, almost over the pro sports. So look at all the different soccer leagues that are happening around the world. Bundesliga, Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, all amazing soccer being played. Yes, one of them will be the best, but then that's where we find, okay, we're going to find these new stars, or we work out that it just doesn't work. And then we go, right. And then in 6 months' time, we can have a meeting and go, this is exactly what we need to do. Can we come to an agreement? I don't think it's going to be bad, and I don't think the sport will go backwards, especially when Brian Shaw's putting on an event. I think Eddie Hall's pulling there as well. He's pulling Robert Oberst, is his name? Like, doesn't Eddie Hall have a match there as well? So if I go Shaw Classic Armwrestling, do we know what matches are on besides? I know they're doing. Oh no, that's the result. So they're doing tournaments. Do we know what matches? But either way, like if I go to YouTube and I go to Eddie Hall, I know he's killing it on Facebook. Eddie the Beast, here you are. He's got even more subscribers than Brian. He's got 3.3 million. So we have hey, Uncle John, we're fighting. People think we need to satisfy arm wrestling fans. We need to satisfy people who aren't yet arm wrestling fans. So simple. That's what John comes in and says. It's yeah, man. It's we're in a different world. We're in a different world. We at least we're trying. At least we're trying. At least we're not doing the same shit over and over and over. But yeah, hey, Eddie Hall, and you know, we drove Larry Wheels out of the sport. Like, how bad's that as a community? We drove him out of the sport. That's so bad. We had a golden goose helping bring the sport back. Helped organise Michael Todd versus Devon. Helped bring back King of the Table. And then put himself on the table against was probably the highest rated YouTube channel in Schoolboy. And then we just criticised him. Not we. I'm a big Larry Wheels fan. He's a friend of mine. Messaged him a couple of weeks ago. But we just, you know, And then he came to Australia. I was there for his very first tournament. And but the community buried him. He shouldn't have matches. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do that. He should go pull tournaments. So then he pulls tournaments. Loses to Sandra Shedders in the final, who is a star. We sometimes get it wrong. The Shore Classic will produce more eyes than 1,000% more interest than Baku ever would. Thank you very much for the super chat. James Anthony, 73. I think so as well. I think so. And if we just have like good arm wrestling matches on the day, that could do a lot. Because I know that when Devon came to Australia in 2019 and he was at the Arnold Classic, we had Danny Tesh there, we had Ryan Bowen, Lachlan Adair, Mario Tambakis. Even I had a super match there. People were like, oh my God, this arm wrestling looks fun. Now, they weren't the best in the world, but their eyes came, and then suddenly, hey, man, come to training. And people have came from there, and they've been in the sport ever since and followed it along, and they've got really good and competed in state championships. So if the Shore Classic, when they have their arm wrestling matches, if Eddie and Brian put on a show and whoever else is on the card have banger matches, and it doesn't go forever in the setups, I think they're on. I appreciate your positive attitude and the honest assessments. Cliff H, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. We need John Brazique. John's the man. John Brazique is the man. Okay, scroll back there. I'll scroll back down. Have I missed something? Let me go back. Let's have a look. People are saying I've missed something. I don't think I have. Let's have a look. Oh, I did. Okay, that was ages ago. Holy crap. Elliot Berry. I have missed your super chat. I'll see if I can rewind all the way back and get it. Oh, there we go. I did. Sorry, Elliot Berry. I think a serious pitch to Dana White should be made to buy EVW. He's got the pedigree and the chops to make it happen. In my opinion, I just don't think it's interesting enough. For a Dana White, in my opinion. Thank you very much for the super chat. Sorry it took me so long to answer. Thank you very much for sticking around. But yeah, I don't think there's enough action for a Dana White to jump on board. You and I think there is, Elliot Berry, but if I had the time, I'd love to sit through all events and go click, 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 click. So like time of actual arm wrestling, click, click, flash pin, click, battle, click to nothing. Chalking, drinking water, resting between rounds, fake setup so they can go to straps, arguing with the referees, not happy with the grip, walk away, strap, walk away, re-grip, re-chalk, argue again, not happy with thumb knuckle, second ref's in the way of the camera, and click, action, click, click, flash pin, click. You know what I mean? So Of course, we'd love a Mr. Beast to be invested in arm wrestling. We would love it. But at the moment, we got Brian Shaw. We've got Eddie Hall dabbling in it, and we got Brian Shaw. Let's go. Let's run with that. And let's see if it can build from there. Let's jump on. All righty. I won't be going for too much longer. Baku is done for. Shaw Classic equals the future, says I love AOC. Wonder what AOC means and why you love it. What else have we got? Puerto Rico in the house. Puerto Rico. Oh. So what have we got? In every event, if every event was only 3 to 5 big matches, it would be interesting enough. East versus West is way too many matches. I always thought it went too long. I always did. But, you know, that's only my opinion. It depends what market. Depends what market. Hi, Jake. I'm sure someone told you already, but I say it anyway. We all appreciate you very much. Please don't let other people put you away and shut you up. We need you. Arm wrestling needs you. Don't know if arm wrestling needs me. I appreciate the kind words, but I'm only one man. I'm only just a little old, silly Australian that some people really, really, really hate. Now, if you feel like, which may happen, which I'm okay with, that you feel like the channel's getting shut down, head over to this channel. Head over to this one here as a backup. Just head over there. Link's in the description. But I appreciate the kind words. What else? Okay, I've lost you all in the chat. Why not they have arm wrestling on TV anymore? They had a good show in years ago. Yeah, WAL was... I enjoyed WAL. I enjoyed the old school Arm Wars. And, you know, I don't know what happened. I do think that arm wrestling is a highlight sport. So if someone comes to me like from a TV show, I'm only going to give them the highlights of the matches. I'm not going to say, I don't want to do pay-per-views. Give me half an hour. Give me 30 minutes. You know, go watch like the old Arm Wars. The old Arm Wars ones. They cut out a lot of stuff and you just had banger matches. And that was one of the reasons I really kept an eye on arm wrestling whilst I was playing other sports. That and WAL was a big hit for me. Growing up in me late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, because it was just the old school Arm Wars was on my pay TV on Eurosport. It was half an hour and it was just short and sharp. Big graphic would come on, strap match. And the strap's on, they're just about to start. And then Jeff Hart and Joseph LeVay are ripping each other apart. You know, Lars Rabakin and Richard Lupkes. Frodo Hoagland's in there, and they were just banging matches. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. What a match. What an event. How good is this? So that is my opinion there. Okay. That's not a bad one. That would look good. Like on the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation channel, On the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation channel, the one of the biggest or their most views comes from John Brazing pulling everyone at an event. Let's have a look. I just got to reply to a message. Okay. Just tried to get some people on the show, but yeah, try to get people on the show, but it's just not happening. Okay. Let me scroll down. Oh wow! Okay, someone just sent me a comment that someone saying in the chat. Wow, we. Okay. Pseudonym, dead set legend, the epitome of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. Can someone fill me in on what Prudnick has posted? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Not too sure. Not too sure. Not too Brian Shaw about it. Okay. Okay, posting nudes. Oh, bloody hell. If that's true. Ray tried to get you on for like 2 hours earlier, Aussie. I never received a message. I started watching, but then went to the gym and started doing my thing. So, yeah, no one messaged me. And I don't like it when there's like 3, 4, 5 people, because then like you're just sitting there doing nothing and you try and chime in and then everyone's talking. I think 3 max is probably the best way to do it. 3 max. What else have we got? Caption game. Caption game. Haven't done a caption game in a while. And it's weird because, like, I didn't realize how many people got offended over the caption game. Like, wasn't it just like in pure? I just found it in pure fun because everything was 100% satire. Everything was just so much fun. Everything was just so much fun. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Don't forget, head over to my other channel, get that up. I'll have to put some content on there as well, just in case this one does get closed down. I think the link's in the description. Go check that out. Go to Arm Wrestling Entertainment after this and watch the really good production they did, the Champions League. Lachlan Adair versus Brett Coots and Lachlan Adair versus Mate Arangi, Hedda Morris. Man, some of you people are just weird. Really, really weird. Really weird. Yes, it was. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed having it. But also, like, doing it now is fun. But I also enjoyed, like, the banter with Uncle John. And between us, someone could keep control of it. Because sometimes I just lose it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. All righty. Any last things? Jar Corbin, just a counterclaim, and we'll see what happens there. It's just wait and see. Wait and see. But that's okay. That's okay. If I have to start a new channel or step away for the sport, if I become the sacrificial lamb, that's okay as well, because I don't think I'm that important to the arm wrestling world. I've had a lot of fun, and I have achieved so much, and I'm so grateful for it. But the behaviors are a lot. It can be pretty turn-offish, that's for sure. It can be pretty turn-offish. Am I excited for the future? In some aspects, yeah. Very excited to see how it goes. Very, very excited. But we'll go from there. I appreciate your kind words, guys. I appreciate your kind words. That's very nice. But yeah, I've never thought that I was relatively important. I never felt like, I was better than anyone. I always voice my opinions, whether they're good or bad. I've never, ever, ever liked bullies. Never. I can't stand it. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Have I overstepped the line in my 5-6 years in the sport? Probably. Did I think I was doing the right thing? Absolutely. Was I right? Yeah. Can't always be right. Have I admitted mistakes? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm only human. I'm only having, sometimes has my joking gone over the line? Yeah. Yeah. Do I regret it? No. My whole career. No. I stood up for what I believed in. That has ruffled a few feathers, and that's okay. I understand by checking my phone, speaking with people offline, I understand who my true friends are. You see who the true supporters are. And thank you to everyone. But, yeah, it's been a ride. But I do. Wait, I'm just scrolling back. You are some very saying some amazing things. Yes, my head is too big, but I've still got a couple of more dots to go on this hat. So maybe you can just get that little bit bigger, because I'm such an egomaniac. What else have we got? Thank you very much, Richard Griffiths. I'm not quitting. If you're talking to me, I'm not quitting. I'm just saying that there has been attacks on the channel to get it shut down. And it's not the first time this has happened. And that's okay. Yeah, people are talking about the nudes. I don't know about the nudes. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but in the meantime, you can go to my other channel and check it out from there. Let's return that message. Yeah. Any final questions or anything like that? Get Wagner to tell everyone to straighten up, Armenian. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. But I think, I don't know if it's scary for other people in the arm wrestling world, but where I am in my life right now, I genuinely do not care if I am ever booked again. If I am, amazing. That's great. And if the time fits, I'll go over. I'll do what I believe will be my best job. But I love being at home. I'm loving watching my family grow up. I absolutely love it. I love it. I really do. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. That's for sure. All right. Any last ones? Any last ones? Any last ones? Finland in the house. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a very good thing to say. Really appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, if you go to my other one, link is in the description. Yeah, just checking a few things. And like when people, are attacking me that I'm trolling and things like that, how come people aren't telling off Kalina for trolling Devon every day? Why is it just me? And why is one person off the cards? Like, whenever Monster Michael Todd, who should get a lot more credit for the first king of the table than people think, whenever he has a match or wants to take on Levan, people troll him hard and they attack his wife. But that's okay, apparently. Bowen with the whole weight cut with Tom Holland. Oh my God, when I did the live with Bowen, the pitchforks come out and people were like sending me messages, get me on the show. I want to have a crack at Bowen. Over a weight cut. But when the shoe's on the other foot, careful, mate, your life's going to be in danger. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, that's bad. It's like, hang on. What? I'm not, make it make sense. If you can make this whole, I'm not talking about this guy here. Sorry, I've left your comment up. But if you all can make all of this make sense, I could quite happily go, see you later, arm wrestling. But you can't. It just seems there has to be one protected species and everyone else is okay. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Get Babkin on here. I've been speaking to Babkin over the last few days, actually. But it was really funny. It was really funny because Babkin's helped me out in the past with Denis Saplenkov, with Alexei Voyevoda. Babkin and I have a really good relationship, and it was quite funny. Literally 3 or 4 days before this all blew up, I literally messaged Babkin, hey, buddy, just check it in. Hope you and your family are doing well. Literally 3 or 4 days before this all kicked off, just messaged him to say good day because I haven't spoken to him for a while. And I wanted Babkin to know that he's actually my friend. I'm not just going to message him for, to see if he can help me out getting an athlete on the channel. I've enjoyed company of Babkin. I've spent some time with him. So, yeah. And I was just like, yeah. So I've been having a chat with him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks, buddy. Sam Stewart. Hopefully I'll see you in October. Thank you very much. Got your back, Jake. It would be tragic if this was the end of Aussie Arm Wrestler and the world of professional hand-holding. It won't be the end of professional hand-holding, but if things don't go my way, I think everything's covered at the moment. I've started another channel which is almost at 1,000 subscribers. I've got to start putting out content there. So I've almost kind of got a head start if something does go wrong. But yeah, I just find it. Bowen was mocked because he didn't respect his level in the sport, winning the most recent tournament. So he didn't respect his level in the sport. So a man had dreams, right? A man had dreams. I want to be number one in the world, which I think every single person that steps into a professional sport, that should be their minimum goal, and they aim for it. So Bowen was trying, and I get it, the delusional Bowen series and everything like that. So he's allowed to be mocked relentlessly, while 30 or 40 things and years of being attacked and things like that. We're not allowed to say a damn thing. Not allowed to say a damn thing. But it's Bowen. Bowen said he wanted to be number one in the world. How dare you? Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. And people are saying, why can't we just move on without him? I would just like to try. I just want to try and see if it works. Get Tara Savakin on. How good would that be? Yeah. It's quite yeah. I'm starting to see, like, I should end the stream because some of the comments are just getting a bit out of hand. It's very interesting seeing it. Like, there's a lot of people in the comments that I've seen shit talk me on other channels, but then they're coming back here and saying, oh, Ozzy, you're all right and things like that. But it's like, but you're shit talking me on other channels. I saw in a chat, people are sending pics and everything like that. So just make up your mind. If you don't like me, just tell me here. At least some people that don't like me tell me here, but don't be saying, oh, you're all right. And then I get screenshots from other channels like, why are all these people talking shit about you, Ozzy? So it's very, very interesting. Why is cheer up? Yeah, listen to Phil. Cheer up, chat. Why is Jake the perfect name for an Aussie? I don't think it's the perfect name for an Aussie. It's a perfect name for me, but not for an Aussie. All righty. Anything else? Like, he's just naming everyone. That's funny. Okay. Let me go back. Yeah. Okay. Right. An hour and a half. That's been a bit too long. We'll get in there. I'll be, thank you very much. Germany. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Jake, when will you allow? You got me, Drew. You got me. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Well, what a good way to do it. Hey, and if you want to have 22 minutes of non-drama stuff, go watch my Deal or No Deal episode. Go subscribe to my other channel. Go to the AWE channel and watch Lachlan Adair versus Brett Coots and Brett Coots versus Mate Rangi Heda Morris. And yeah, let's just see what happens with my channel. Let's just see what the next step in this story goes. But don't get annoyed if I talk about it and give my own opinion, because that's all I've done. And remember, for those attacking me, I shared. All I did was make a reaction video of a video that had been shared on multiple platforms. That's all I did. Anyway. Did I? Why can't people remember that I admitted the mistake immediately afterwards? You know what the beauty of that is, Painless? I could have, and everyone would have gone, oh man, the King's move is pretty good. The King's move is powerful. I love the two things. Everyone's like, the Aussie arm wrestler should be blacklisted from the sport because he's got an annoying voice. Can't change my voice. And you're not telling me something that I haven't heard all of my life in 40. And he said Lamar is in the King's move. So my years of commentating, my years of helping my co-commentators rise to another level, my years of getting fence sitters to buy the pay-per-view instead of not buying pay-per-view, for the number one live commentary channel over the last couple of years, to commentating at all the big events. They're the only two things you got. I've had a pretty good career. And hopefully I'm still going. But I know you're joking about this one. I just find it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Maybe I'll have a party with a 24-hour podcast. Thank you. That's a very nice thing to say. Very nice thing. Thank you very much. All righty. Yeah, I just got lost in the moment. There was the rare time I was just the sports fan witnessing something incredible, and I called the wrong move. That's all. Called the wrong move. Admitted my mistake straight away, which a lot of people should do. Admitted my mistake straight away, not try and hide it. Ray said that wasn't a King's move, and I went, I know, or something along those lines. I went, it was a bit of a, I know. I did. I got lost in the moment. Got lost in the moment as a sports fan. Oh, it's very nice, crazy Uncle Jim. Jason Durbin. I explained that a while ago, so you might have to go back and watch it. Right, my family is awake. I'm going to go spend time with them before I have to go to my next commentary job. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being amazing. I will do a live show pretty soon. Go subscribe to my other channel just in case. I'll start putting some videos out there as well, and the videos will just be just of me talking. Don't want to risk anything, but they just might be even more raw. All right, guys, I'll see you very soon.